Damn it! I was actually just gonna stop and go for the time or whatever, but then I was like, oh freak, there's an error. So I looked at it and I had two of these statements. Just delete the one that doesn't say get components. Make sure it says get components and children. Damn it! Let's show you how to build an item. Everyone wants one. Now, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually just gonna copy of the item. I know people are like, oh no, don't do this, no. I'm gonna do it, just copy of the script, and then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go through it. I may even just move the script over instead of actually copying over. I think this one's I've got two. And then I'll move all the stuff that we don't need. Actually, I'll just write it for you guys. Why not? Extends the video a bit longer. I'm just gonna add in. I mean, you probably want to have a folder saying all items or whatever, but I'm just gonna add one code. Sorry guys, so that. Oh, damn it! Oh my gosh! Come on! The lag! Damn it! I'm gonna call this item. How do we call this? Really should be item 0, right? Yeah, we'll talk about why we're calling this item 0 and stuff. It's to help other people. I don't care that you want to call it. If you're with a team, you need to do this. I'm sorry. It's just gonna make it way too hard for them because they'll have to go through each item and stuff. Do it this way. That way they can look over it and see. So big thing here is replace this with item. You're done. Well done. I'm not even kidding. You make the system just serializable. You guys have done everything. Now what do you want to do? You want to make a public test item. Or what else? Oh, so not test item. You want to call it item 0. Now what do you want to do? Well, simply you just want to have it activate like a public override. I know many people forget this. Near the override void activate. See how many people will forget that. I'm half joking, but a few people will, I'm sure. So we're going to go. This name is equal to, let's call it sword, or how about we call this fire sword? We're going to get one off the internet. Just I've got a bunch of UI stuff, but we're just going to get one off the internet because I don't think I got a fire, so I don't have a fire sword. I probably shouldn't, but hey, we'll just get one off the internet. Nah, we won't. We'll just call it fire sword though. And we'll call it item 0 because it's our first item. So, and I know you'll be so confused by this, but don't worry, I'll explain what this is. This is the only way right now that you can get your images. This is the only way. You can't drag and drop them, so don't think, oh, I'll just drag and drop them. You have to create a folder called resources. You have to create a folder called resources. You have to make sure it's called resources. It's spelled right and it's got an S. Resources. Once it decides to actually create a folder, because apparently creating a folder is very taxing in this engine. This isn't just saying not the engine capability. Please don't think it is. How do we make a? We probably could do a potion, but we're not going to. We're just going to do like a, I don't know, like a nice shard. Oh yeah, this is kind of like a sword, like a poison sword. Like put this under resources. Here it is, right? We call this item 0. Go make sure it's named right. It is a thing we want, and then we want to say is active is equal to false. Big thing. We set the IMID, which is the just the ID of it, which should be equal to this number here. I'm going to say old active is active. Item stats. I don't have item stats in this. I forgot. I was like, why isn't it working? This active key is equal to a new. It's just not new. It's just easy to key code. Dot. I always say Q. Why not? Q's are pretty simple. I'm going to say ability cooldown is equal to 0. How about we say it's equal to 2? Or we say the max cooldown is equal to 4. So we have a little bit of cooldown stop, just because we can, and just to show off how it works. See, board doesn't work. Rest press doesn't work. Activate is equal to false. and we're going to say the tooltip is equal to test item and plus do something. Do something and something else. Finally, something other else. Because grammar is amazing. Doing that. Nope, nothing else. That's it. Because we're having shops. Shops is much bigger. I'm not going to show you how much bigger it is, but it is a bit bigger. You can just believe in this. Now, unactivate is actually going to just... Well, I mean, the problem about this is that we're not... How do we apply stats? So what we're going to do is we're actually going to copy this over and just... Because this is a big chunk of code. And I know you're going to look at this and go, oh, wow, can you type this? So we're just saying... If is active doesn't look at old active, so you've turned it on, you turned it off. Then what we do is we say if you have now, if it is now equal to true, if you have, if it was off and now it's true, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply effects, which is just what this is here, and then this is gonna be remove effects. Alright. See how I've removed a lot of the code? That's why I wanted to copy and paste it. It's just to do that. So we're just removing and applying effects. If you still don't understand this, I can try to explain it later. But now we're checking if ability cooldown is greater than 0. So that you actually have a cooldown active. Then if you do, then remove it. Minus equal to time, but that's time. So just kind of count down. And then now we have something called is active, which is basically where we're activating. What do we want to do when we activate it? If activate, so basically click on it, or get input dot get key down active key press it. Then what we're going to say is we're going to say we're actually not going to copy paste this code, even though it was bad. If ability, see, this is what happens when I start copying down code. You know, I'm like, I'll copy down this piece and this piece. That's what I don't. We're going to debug.log, and I was saying we pressed it, yay. Then we're going to say ability cooldown is equal to max cooldown, and then we go activate. It's good to false apparently. Because I can't spell. I don't know how I type this with like either, if you're wondering. Else then we just go activate false. This is very important so we don't so if you click it, it actually turns off the activate. Others will go, oh look, we keep doing this every single second. It's like, really? You don't need to do that. And it means as soon as the cooldown is ready, it will do it, and it's kind of this weird delay thing. So we're just going to check that. It's done. We're done. There's no need. We're done. 100% done. So what do we want to do? We're going to get inventory manager on start. Big thing. It doesn't matter for this, but if you've got many other things, you want start. I'm going to say, hey, well, add item, and then we can say item 0. We actually gotta say new. Damn it. New item 0. Alright. And then we go, okay. And then we actually haven't set up all the UI stuff, so we gotta do that now. I just realized that we haven't set up any of that, so I was like, oh, freaking heck. Nyman's in, we can do it. Beautiful. So, is active, it does not go old active, switch is active. We actually haven't done a lot of the scripts yet to do that, which is really annoying because there's quite a few of them. I'm annoyed by that. We haven't done that yet. Damn it. scripts. So I'm just trying to find it. Well, click detector and move detect mouse over. These ones, yes. Here we go, and click detector. Okay, well we're done an item, and the problem is that we can't actually display this because we're not actually displaying it. So what we're going to do is our click detector is we're actually going to build it too specifically. Yeah. We're not actually going to build it too specifically. Let's not do it. We're just going to build it properly. How people want us to build it. So okay, so we can cut this click detector. Oh my god. Family problems behind. Okay, so now we want to detect mass over. I try to record like in a time where I'm like, okay, people are doing other stuff. I don't, you know, there's not that someone's covered right now, but obviously